Good morning. This morning we have some more shout outs for June. Now, you all know that one of my biggest pet peeves is not being able to get first names. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like if people aren't willing to tell us what their name is, that they're hiding something. I know that's my own special thing. So I tried, as always, to give first names, but some of these I don't have first names, and I can't help you there. So, anyway, let's get started. The first person is Rika Life. This is Chand Rika, and this is her creative corner for all things crochet. She's going to be sharing her projects and her yarny goodness. She loves making mandalas, blankets, and items to donate to the NICU and to cancer patients. She loved lots of color and intricate designs. Where'd that come from? All right, she is an avid crocheter and can't wait to share her journey with you. So I hope that you will join her on her journey. She has some beautiful items. Then we have Knitty Cat Studio. This is Cheryl. Cheryl likes to create journals, knit, sew, and she makes jewelry. So, if you're interested in someone who just knits, this is someone who you might want to watch. But she also loves to do journaling, and it's very interesting as she goes along with her journey. Then we have Ari, the Ninja, XD. Ari is an artist, maker, doer, and all-around creative type that is almost always doing too much and fatigued regardless of the circumstances. Ari, I feel ya. Trust me. As of now, she has three main types of video. Ukulele covers, which is one reason I like her. Crochet videos and RE talks. Videos where she discusses and shares information about a range of topics, from the various ins and outs of trying to start her own business, she's out of college, to other topics relevant to her life now or in the past, to different sociological and anthropological issues, which is one of her majors, and I do find that interesting, to other more random things. It's kind of my mission to make some kind of positive impact on the world while I'm in it. So I'm always concerned with ethical and sustainable practices and behaviors, especially those that directly concern how I live my life and run my business. My goal is to establish myself well enough to be able to help others around me and to help them help themselves also. And her tagline is, so, hashtag, let's get weird, y'all. Then there is Liz Weigard. She is also known as Knife Girl Official. She is a crocheter and an independent songwriter. Now, I haven't seen anything about her songs, but I've seen quite a bit of her crochet. Then there is Carlisle Company. This is Brandy. She crochets things and also shares a lot of other random shenanigans. We all like shenanigans, right? Then we have Sandra Gets Scrappy. This is Sandra. She has adventures in knitting, crocheting, sewing, and whatever other crafty whims she finds herself dabbling in. Then there is Yarn Chicks. This is Mimi. This is a podcast for the whole family featuring toy making projects, making and mending clothes. She features fun knit, reportage clips, and presenting gems from the beautiful knit community. Then we have Raspberry Crafts. This is Roz, where she shares all her crafty adventures. She usually talks mostly about knitting, but also crochet, sewing, and other crafts. And she also likes to share something about her life there in Lake Country, British Columbia. Then we have yarn for that. This is Kate and Rachel. And I believe all that they do is knitting. But the banter between these two friends is very interesting, so you may enjoy it. Then we have Cat Weaver, I knitting and crafting. Crafting and whimsy, usually both. She has slow-paced shenanigans for the Hobbit generation. I find her stuff very interesting, so you may enjoy some of it, especially if you love hobbits, Lord of the Rings, the whole 9 yards, you know, those kind of things. Then there is Savannah Michelle. Savannah presents her crochet. This next channel is Planet J Judah. This is Julie. She is the Jew of J Judah. Here she tries to live her best life in her little world. She is truly a random being and will almost try anything once. Yeah, I get that. Join her as she navigates her little planet of crochet. Then we have Melissa Nelson, this crocheting and more. Melissa talks about yarn, crochet, and more. Then there is DB Handmaids. This is Danielle. She crochets and she's excited to share her creative journey with you and to inspire others to create wonderful handmaids too. Then there is Chain 1 by, I think it's Mick, maybe Mitch. She loves to share crochet projects, and that's what she does. The next channel is the Subversive Stitch Podcast. This is Anna Marie, and she is a disabled dyke. She loves crafting, especially knitting, mending, and learning about working class textile history. She's an anarcho-feminist and lit PhD student in the UK. Literature, I'm assuming. So check her out. Then we have Tend the Sheep Where You Are, Don't Pass Them By. This is Penny. Penny, she loves our Heavenly Father Yahweh and His Son Yahusha, our Mashiach, Messiah. And because I do, I am Torah observant. So this is a very interesting channel if you love the Lord and if you love anything about biblical or anything also about following other religious paths. I'm just going to leave that there. But this channel is about crocheting. So she is back to crocheting as well. So she is, what she talks about mostly is tend the sheep where you are. This is a worthy and loving service. Don't pass them by. Let us not presume we'll recognize them all. If you love Yahweh, we will keep His commandments. They are not burdensome. They are for our benefit. And isn't that true? Penny, I just love that. And as she ends that, she says, Shalom. Then we have My Pink Bathtub. This is Diane. She is a Canadian girl just trying to knit from her stash. Well, most of the time. Aren't we all? This Manitoba maker will share her wisdom of her craft market experience, finding your niche in the market scene, many tutorials on how we can turn basic knits into whimsical items. So let's see where this goes, shall we? I'm on board, Diane. I always find it interesting, the channels that share their craft experience and those that share their knowledge when they're at craft fairs, craft shows. I don't do very many. I do maybe 1 or 2 a year, and very seldom do I bring a lot of product, just because the ones that I do are very small venues. So it's interesting to see their journey and how they plan and how they process that and how they get all their products done in time for the different shows that they do. Then our next one is Southern Gals Crochet. This is Heather. She crochets amigurumi and plushies, but she also does a lot of market day prep and setups, yarn talk, tips and tricks in amigurumi crochet, and learning to run a crochet business. And she does share a lot of that information with you. So it's a lot of great information. So, check her out. Then we have Naughty Crocheter. We all know this young lady. She is the daughter of Miss Lisa, So let's check out the Naughty Crocheter. This is Amanda, Coffee and Crochet and Chat. And I think, I'm really glad that Amanda has started a channel, because I look forward to seeing and hearing what Amanda's doing, what Lisa is doing. It's all very interesting just in general to see those kind of things. And and of course I'm talking about Lisa of Happy to Hook Creations. Amanda is her daughter. Had a little bit of a coughing fit there, folks. Sorry about that. But that is it for the shout outs for this time. I hope that you will check out some of these channels. I hope that you are enjoying the shout outs when I do them. Part of the reason I like to do this is because it's nice to showcase other creators, other content creators, and just see what's out there. And too many times we get stuck watching just a few people, and there's a lot of good knowledge out there that a lot of these people love to share with us. So I hope you'll join me in checking them out. All right, guys, that is it. As always, be blessed, be kind to one another, love one another, and get out there and see this big, beautiful world we live in. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.